Greetings, everybody. I'm James, your dungeon master for this D&D Bard Punk podcast. Joining me today, I have Bronson playing
Wylee Coyote. My scream brings all the fans to the yard.
Tyler playing
Judge, and a dwarf died in my arms tonight.
Must have been something he said.
Oh, you didn't get it?
Yeah, you did get it. I did. And then it just took a little bit of like, oh, that's actually really funny.
Yeah.
Must have been something he said.
and Chelsea playing
Mercury Stardust, top student at the Academy for Stormtroopers aiming skills.
Okay, another intro. We're all laughing into the game. All right, here we go. Woo! When we last left our adventurers, they were wrapping up their concert, the start of their tour, the kickoff. In Shines Grove, they had just killed 2 street pimps and used their concert as cover to surprise the town with their first outdoor performance. Judge, Wylee, and Mercury, upon wrapping up the concert, raked in 12 gold pieces worth of profits after splitting with Mama Poise. Searching the dead bodies that were left in the street and, for some reason, untouched by the local town's guard, they discovered 100 of their early 120 gold pieces on the body of Dorfart, the dwarfen pimp. In addition to a large-brimmed pimp hat with a giant-ass peacock feather that is now being worn by Wylee C. Odie. He promptly cut 2 holes in it for his cat ears. The air, humid and cool, rained down a small drizzle, scaring Wylee underneath the tavern cover, where he promptly took a cloak off of the back of one of the 2 dead creatures and covered himself with it. Wrapping around the neck of Judge, they'd set off on their journey. 6 hours have passed by. The sun is beginning to come up over the horizon of the mountains to the north. A sign beckons our adventurers forth. Rest stop, 1 kilometer north.
See, it's not even a scenic overview now, so...
Yeah, it's not just a rest stop. I mean, what happened to the scenic overview?
Scenic overview, 1 kilometer north.
All right, yeah.
That would be an awesome cut.
So we are going to head up to the scenic overview to get our rest on. Now that we've been up for...
Rest on, it's like a hard on.
Yeah.
But, you know,
For
slightly
rest.
softer.
Yes. Oh.
That's what that Subway will do to you. Subway, eat bresh.
And I didn't even have any, so I don't know where that came
So
from.
infectious.
Yeah.
So
God.
affectious or infectious? This is going to be this week's ancestral or ancestral. All right.
Wylee has a hard time with common, okay?
So you guys are on your ways to Myersport. Myersport is like a 3 or a 4 day journey on foot, which you guys have decided to go on foot. Mama Poise was pretty upset with you leaving, but she understood. You guys recovered most of your gold off of the dead dwarf Dorfart, and you're all pretty exhausted. The battle took most of your spells, aside from the one left that Mercury had, which he used to heal Judge up to a little bit more, almost to full health. Mm-hmm. You guys have not rested since noon the previous day. With the sun coming over the mountains to the north, you're starting to feel a bit of exhaustion.
We better sit up, campy.
Yes. Uh-huh. I agree.
Yep.
But I'm really comfortable on these rocks. They're like hitting me in the right mountain places.
Like at that moment, like 8-inch kind of pops out and like grabs some of your fur and like rips it and then swings back into her little hole. No, she's not a dog.
Yeah.
Son of a bird.
Son of a
Son of an avian.
Yeah.
Daughter
I was gonna say
Daughter
carrion.
of a hawk. There you go.
I was gonna say carrion, but you know she's not a. She might be a baby canarian. I mean, she is a stupid vulture.
She's a stone
Carrion or Canarian?
Carrion.
It's a mix between a carrion bird and
a canarian.
It's like this cute little yellow thing that just rips the eyeballs out of corpses. It's like,
and then eats stone for
breakfast.
for dessert.
Yeah. Why not? Mm-hmm. her official language.
Well, shit. I mean, it jives up with my.
We're learning so
face,
much
so-
about 8
Yeah.
inch now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
So,
is not what we thought.
do you guys want to head further east towards Myersport, or do you want to take the 1-ish kilometer detour up to the scenic overlook and set up a camp, or whatever else?
Well, we're gonna need to do a camp.
We're gonna camp.
We're
Yeah.
doing
We're
the
gonna have
ladder.
to. So
We're doing the ladder.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Like he literally has a ladder and he's
Yeah.
just pounding it away.
Yeah.
You know, just
Yeah.
We're gonna
constant.
throw a tarp over it. That's gonna be our.
It's a collapsible
lodgings.
ladder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's our lodgings.
Okay, so you guys, you head north along this path, and it's a pretty easy path. As you're about halfway there, you start smelling, like fire in the distance, like campfire smoke. And the closer and closer you get, you come to this bend, and you're assuming like right around this bend is probably where like the little overlook is. As you've gone up into these mountains that are here just a little bit, just enough to be like kind of near a cliff edge or like a bluff, and you start to smell more
Bluff
than
isn't in 5e anymore.
Yeah, that's true. It's deceptive. However, aside from the campfire smoke, you start smelling something really foul. Can all of you roll a perception check for me, please?
Oh, sure.
I guess. Oof. I must be very tired because I got a 9.
I got 11.
17.
So you all successfully,
Wow, with a 9.
I mean, it's pretty loud. You hear talking coming from around this bend, and
Oh, looks like we got friends there.
it's goblin speak.
They're
So,
saying something.
even if you can't speak Goblin, you can probably identify.
You
That it's
identify
goblin?
that it sounds guttural. It's kind of like
I'm not as fluent as I once was, but that just sounds like gibberish to me.
What do
Kind
you
of
wanna
sounds
try?
like a,
They're drowning someone. Oh God, they're drowning a goblin. We gotta help him.
all right. From what I know about goblins, all right, they are very, very, very friendly people. I mean, look at Billy, right?
No, that's true.
The
That's a very
only
good
type,
point.
the only type of goblin I've ever met in my life, Billy.
you guys hear
and
some like
he's the cleanest,
disgusting
nicest
sounding
guy.
sounds.
I wonder if they're Billy's cousins or something.
Oh, we should ask him.
Let's go ask him. Okay, we walk up.
You walk up and you turn.
That's
the corner.
not me, by the way.
You turn.
I can't fart.
You turn around the corner, and you see one goblin squatting over the edge of the cliff, and the other goblin staring straight at you, holding a really shitty shield and a rock in his hand. And you just hear him shout out, in common,
Snowy, we got company.
and you see the goblin that's squatting over the cliff.
No, butt rot, no.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, we were just
I
trying-
mean,
Hey,
it's his fault. He wasn't watching where he was
yeah,
going.
sorry.
We're just gonna take a spot up
We-
here in camp. So you
You
guys
guys
do your own
know
stuff.
Billy?
No, butt rot, no. You have shiny, want shiny. Yeah.
I have nothing shiny. You're
And-
lying. You're saying things.
The goblin that's not squatting over the edge of the cliff, but is covered just in what looks like muck and swamp and just the most disgusting looking crap, lifts his rock and charges towards you. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh no.
And... Oh, okay, so Judge got the highest, Wylee's next, and then Mercury. Perfect. Okay, so the one holding the rock, which has identified himself as Butt Rot, charges forth and just yells out,
I'm gonna smash your stone into stones my size. Yeah.
and he will miss. He hits you with his rock and immediately is just like, oh no, as nothing happens, making it Judge's turn.
Bounces off of the pink.
Ah, yeah. Take that. He's a big rock.
Oh, big rock, bigger than mine. I
Yeah.
on the rocks. Yeah.
Speaking of, you should probably pick on someone your own size, and I'm gonna
As you
intimidate
like
him.
tower over him. All right, roll for intimidation.
Okay.
So you try to intimidate him, but as you're doing it, he kind of like looks up and he sees his cat like laying around your shoulders, just like sunbathing basically, and he just gets really distracted by the cat, and he like reaches out to try petting it, but he can't reach anywhere near that height, and then he realizes,
No, cat pretty. You ugly. Yeah, be.
And then Wylee, it's your turn.
Wait, did you just call me ugly?
Uh,
Did you just call me
You
ugly?
smell bad.
He's a rock. He doesn't smell like anything.
Wiley backs up a little bit and goes like, "No, don't touch me!" And he casts.
Arches his back to
Yeah. Don't touch me with your gross, nasty hand, you piece pile of real shit. I mean, look at you. Don't you probably know who your real mother is? And he casts a vicious mockery.
All right, and then he needs to roll to see. He will fail his roll. Roll for damage.
I got a 3.
Oh, all right. He takes 3 points of damage from vicious mockery. He is offended by what you've said, and as you say it, he kind of like slinks to the ground a little bit, and his eyes like widen, but like you see like a little tear kind of forming. He's like,
I was born like this. Not my fault. I just.
You weren't born
You
with
were- I was
mud
gonna
on
say,
you?
You were born covered in shit?
I mean, that's kind of what goblins
Yeah, I
are.
guess, yeah.
So,
and then
I guess
Mercury's
it isn't
turn.
Maybelline then.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe he's full of shit. All right,
So-
Mercury.
I'm gonna do minor illusion. I'm gonna make him basically see a mound of treasure, gold, and some like pretty baubles, sparkly gems and
Okay.
shit.
To like
so he
distract
can,
him.
Yeah, so
Alright.
he can GTFO.
So does he have to succeed to see through the illusion? Does it have a save at all?
It looks like
With
the
intelligence.
only save is to figure out if it actually is an illusion or not. So it's
Okay.
not like enticing or whatever
Right.
naturally, but he can, if you were to run up to it, he could figure out if it with a successful
Perfect.
intelligence.
Okay, so you're gonna
Yeah.
try distracting him with that
Yeah.
illusion.
Yeah.
All right, so you cast the spell and you make this little pile of like treasure and gold and whatnot. And
Shiny
you,
shit.
you see him kind of look over that way. Roll a deception check to see if he's gonna fall for it.
This is great. He just runs up, hits me with a rock, looks up,
Gets yelled at.
attacked, and then like looks over. This guy was having a great day.
So I got a 12.
A 12. All right. He immediately like starts eyeing you guys with suspicion.
That wasn't there. Yeah.
It totally was. I don't know what you're talking about.
Been there the whole time.
I'm sure you just had like mud in your eyes or something.
This isn't mud. This is my natural musk.
Well, your
Oh,
musk is
God.
very offensive to me. I mean, it's
He
covering
like
your eyes.
he like rubs under his armpit and just like pulls off, and then like he like
Oh.
just, like it's just disgusting.
Oh.
It's like it's so thick. It's
Do you
like,
want this to just kill you?
It's just like curling under his fingernails.
Oh.
And, like
Yeah,
you can see
oh.
where he like touches. It's like leaving like his flesh clean underneath it, but it's like
Ugh.
at least a quarter centimeter thick of just this like
Please,
filth.
just wash yourself. I mean,
And then he just like sticks
I
it near
want
his
to under.
nose.
Oh god.
Smells so good. My
It's like,
ex-wife
you-
smelled like this.
You are definitely
It's like
not
I
Billy's
understand
cousin.
not wanting to take a bath. I understand that, but I mean, you've gone too far. I mean, that's
I am Butt Rat, proud owner of Butt Rat Incorporated.
so.
And
Wait,
then
really?
Are you?
Huh?
What's your business?
Oh, we sell Butt Rat and Butt Rock accessories.
What's a
What are you saying, butt rock or rock?
Sorry, I have an accent. It's Butt Rock.
Oh, I don't, so.
Yeah, no, I think he's saying butt rot, which I think is what he has.
Hey, Smellface, come and show him our new product. We call this the Ultra Newer.
Oh god, what's that?
Do I want to know what that is?
It helps with growing our mushrooms.
Wait,
Here, I'll show
wait.
you.
Are any of you guys?
no.
smell face like gets
Wait.
up.
Are
like,
any of you guys
still-
called Jeremy from anybody? Jeffrey, not
No.
Jeremy. Jeffrey.
No, Smellface,
Okay.
Butt Rat. Butt Rat Enterprises. Proud owners of Butt Rat Enterprises and Butt Rat Field Accessories.
And
Guys, let's take a break from the podcast real quick. Talk about our sponsors, Butt Rot.
butt rot. For all of your butt rot needs, do you have smelly and incessant butt rot? Hook up with our new goblin team, Butt Rot and Butt Rot Field Accessories, for all of your butt rot needs. All right, now back to the podcast. I personally use butt rot at least 3 times
Yeah.
a week. I mean,
I know when my face gets all smelly, and then my butt gets all rotty. I need to use some good old butt rot cream.
Yeah.
well, see, my big thing is I drive truck all day. So when
Truck?
I
I drive truck all day.
I drive truck all day. So when I get over to where I need to go, and I'm on that road all day with my big old 18-wheeler, I've been eating all those burritos and fast food and burger Angus beefs from all those holiday gas stations. I get into these unsuspecting bathrooms and I realize this is the perfect time to use me some butt rot. So I just take some butt rot out of my little convenient butt rot pouch cream, apply some, and you know what happens? I leave that bathroom way worse than I found it. All right.
Every time, works like a charm.
Works just like a charm. People are asking me, how did you get it even on the ceiling? And I'm like, you know, it's my
I just
little
tell
secret.
them 2 things. Butt rot.
Now, when I leave and people give me these looks, I know they're looks of admiration because
Oh, yeah.
only butt rot can get you to your true needs.
Yeah.
And
Now,
I'm proud to say I've been escorted from 15 bathrooms by police.
one time, I plastered it so hard I was stuck to the seat. It dried before I even finished. I had to call in the fire department to chisel me out.
And you know, that is some good quality cream.
Good quality cream. Butt rot. Your butt cream for the next seat. All right. So, back to the podcast. Smellface lifts up what little trousers he has and starts charging over towards you.
Oh, God.
And halfway there.
Why would you?
Halfway there, he's like,
Wait a minute, I don't need these.
and he like drops them off of his ankles and keeps running, and he runs so hard and he turns around after jumping in the air. His feet land in the dirt and he starts sliding in the dirt right up to you, hands on the ground in front of him, and you just see butt rot slap his butt.
Oh, please, no, stop.
And he
Go away.
uses
I don't like
a
you.
poison spray attack.
Oh God.
All right.
Can we make dex saving throws?
Yep, I need a dex saving throw from each of you.
No, this isn't my saving throw base.
You're gonna have
Oh,
disadvantage on it, Judge, because Wylee's freaking out on top of you.
God damn, that would be great.
Oh, I got 18.
Okay.
I
I got 7.
Okay, so Mercury and Judge
Oh,
both
God.
succumb to the butt rot poison spray.
Oh.
While Wylee, you managed to kind of hide behind Judge and use him as a butt rot block shield.
You know, it's good I can use bleach on myself and it doesn't kill my skin.
Yeah. So Mercury, you're gonna take 4 points of like acidic poison damage.
It's poison damage?
God.
It is poison damage.
Okay, so I'm resistant.
You're resistant.
So 2.
So, yep. You're gonna
Or
take
you roll
2
again.
No, I rolled 2 4s.
Oh,
so
okay.
You'll take 2 points. And you are both plastered
Oh,
in what you can
God.
only assume
I wish
is
I was plastered.
17 XXL giant bean cheese spicy burritos
Oh God. Why?
and 4 McDoubles.
You know, if we
Oh,
weren't
God.
sponsored by Butt Rot, this would really suck.
Yeah. It's just all that product placement, you know. We're
I think
It's so blatant.
we are contractually obligated.
I think you mean if we weren't sponsored by Butt Rot, it would really stink.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Join us next time.
On Smellface Podcast. All right. So that makes it Butt Rot's turn.
Can we be the Butt Rot podcast?
No, we can't. Butt Rot takes his rock and he looks down at Smellface.
Smellface, that was only half power. Wait until you see me turn this bad boy up
Oh, no.
to full power.
And he takes
How are you even doing this?
He takes this rock and he tries swinging it at Mercury. I am a bad person. He's going to get a 10. Is that going to hit?
13.
All right, he will miss. He hits you with his rock, and it doesn't go through your sweet, awesome, cushy tutu. That will make it Judge's turn.
All right, you guys kind of pissed me off a little bit, covering
No,
me.
we
in-
pissed on you with our butts.
Oh God, that's
okay.
not piss.
I'm going to.
Oh,
I'm going to swing
I don't like this
both
at all.
my flail and my light hammer at them.
Ooh, 2 attacks. All right, roll your first one. Ooh, that's a 1.
That's the one.
That's a critical miss.
Well, the other one is a 22.
All right. Well, your first one. What was your?
A flail.
You start to swing your flail around your head to intimidate these goblins, and as you do, you don't realize that Wylee isn't on top of you anymore. And so you swing backwards with it to like wind up for this, and you hit Wylee for half damage.
Oh no!
So roll
Wylee.
damage, and Wylee
Not
will take
good.
half.
Because I do not do light amount of damage. So that's 9?
Oh.
Oh, God.
Good thing
Round
it's
down.
half damage because
Half
I
round
would have
down,
been
so
out.
3 points.
Yeah. All right, but
4 points.
Yeah, 4 points.
4
Yeah,
points.
yeah.
So, but the light hammer damage. So I'm attacking Stinkface.
Butt Rot is right in front of you. Stinkface is like 5 feet farther, and he sprayed you with his butt.
Okay, yeah, I'll kill Butt Rot.
Okay.
So that is 5 damage.
5 damage onto Butt Rot.
Yes.
Butt Rot drops to the ground dead. How do you kill him?
No! How do we get
It's-
the butt rot?
It's kind of like, well, so
Where
I
do we get a butt rot cream?
it looks like we're taking over the business, eh? Now this is not how I expected the merger to go.
BDSM records and Butt Rot.
Yeah.
It's a hostile takeover.
It'll be known. The new company is now BDSM Butt Rot Incorporated.
BDSM records. Butt Rock, metal. The B just changes. Butt
So
Rock drums, metal, and cymbals.
I'm swinging my flail around. I knock Wylee off, and I'm like, "Oh dear, oh I'm sorry, dear, oh I'm sorry," and I just kind of stop swinging my flail and like, okay, I'll use this at least, and I just hit him on the head, and I feel like the hammer just goes through his skull, and it's just in his skull, and he doesn't like drop off the
He's just
hammer.
stuck to it.
You just have a
And I just
goblin.
kind of shake him until until the hammer comes loose of his head.
All right, so you shake him around, you spray a little butt rock cream and
God,
some
yeah.
blood around, and then he just like
Can only get so wet.
and drops to the ground. Wylee, it's your turn. You just got hit with a mace, a flail.
I'm assuming I'm on the ground now.
No, you're
No.
you're standing on the ground, but you're not like prone or anything.
All right. I'm gonna take my action because you told me you took an action to undo all my strings off my shamisen,
off
so
your
I can
shamisen.
draw my rapier.
So you take like your move action to do that or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
And then I draw my rapier.
Yep.
Am I close enough to stab?
You could probably, I would say, because with 5th edition rules, you're allowed to like draw a weapon or like holster a weapon while you're moving. So I would say like you're undoing your strings of your shamisen as you're like walking around
All right.
Judge to reach
Smell
face. He's still bent over.
Honestly,
Yeah.
why didn't you guys flip your names around? This doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I kind of like it because it makes it kind of so you don't know who's
seen that
who.
you've killed Butt Rot yet though, because his like face is in the ground and like his hands are down there and he looks like he's prostrating himself, but he's just got his like ass up in the air aimed at you guys, and you can see like it puckering ready for
Oh,
another
God.
fire.
Kill him.
He's recharging.
Please kill him, Wylee.
Yeah, so
already
I'm gonna
done.
stab him with my rapier.
Where?
Don't.
There's only one
There's
place
only
to
one-
There is
go.
only one place, but every time I played with you, it's if you describe where you're gonna hit somebody,
okay.
it's a harder hit.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm just gonna wait until I kill them if I do.
Perfect. Roll for it.
That is a 13.
A 13 is going to miss.
Oh.
You try stabbing forth, and he clenches right as you like thrust your rapier, and he catches it in his butt cheeks.
Oh my god.
And he twists, and he goes,
I have buttons of steel.
and he like deflects your rapier blow to the side.
I don't like this guy at all.
Mercury, it's your
Mercury,
turn.
please kill him.
I quit the band.
This is not how our tour is supposed to start out, guys. I don't like it. If this is what's gonna be, I'm with Judge and I'm just gonna quit. This is not no.
Well, I'm already covered in shit, and I've got nothing to lose, and I think that my delicate, feminine little elf mind is about to fucking splinter into a million
Yeah.
murder pieces. So I'm about to go a little judge-like, and pull out my rapier and fuck this little nugget up.
All right, roll it.
Or I hope I
But
fuck
the
him
butt
up.
nugget up.
But the butt nugget.
She's about to burgle this butt.
I'm
Oh!
about to be called the butt burglar. So 15.
15 will hit.
Oh,
Your
fuck yeah.
rapier sinks in. Roll for damage. Your butt burgling days have just begun.
That's a 4. Right? You're
Yeah.
holding a 4 right now?
Yeah.
Does that not say 8?
Oh, yeah, it is an 8. I was like, wait a minute. My bad.
I'm learning how to count. One.
You got
two,
half
three,
of
8.
half of a D8.
1, 2, 3,
Glue them
8.
together.
It's a dice.
5.
Okay. You stab him in basically the only area that he has open right now, which is his butt. And you get him like right in the left cheek, and it starts bleeding, but it's like this blue-gray blood that you think is probably just mixing in with the filth on him, so it's not coming out red. And you just hear him like yelp. He's like,
Ooh, like ex-wife. Very good.
and then
I'd like this guy even less.
now it's Smellface's turn.
Now I super need a shower.
He's gonna see if he can rumble up another breath or butt attack. He does not recharge.
Thank
So he
the
starts
Lord.
crawling backwards towards you guys.
Okay.
No,
with
get
his
away,
butt,
get away,
like
get away.
aimed up, and he tries like bludgeoning Mercury
With
like,
his butt?
with a butt. He like pushes off the ground with his front hands.
Go away!
These goblins are messed up, dude.
Oh, God.
I don't like him at all.
Ugh, you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn today.
If this is what goblins are like, and Billy just got hit in the head once, is that all they need to straighten him out?
Maybe, I don't know. I mean,
Judge him.
Billy's really clean and cool.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense.
Is a 14 going to hit?
Armor class is 13, so.
Ooh, it'll hit. All right, so he bounces off the ground with his butt cheeks and hits you right square in the chest for 4 points of damage.
Holy shit, I am out.
You're out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just got...
she's at 0.
Uh-oh.
No, if it's 4, don't you have 5 health?
Oh, yeah, I do. Okay,
So
so,
you-
I'm down
yeah.
to 1. I'm down
Oh,
to
you
1.
haven't taken 5 damage?
No.
No, okay, I'm never mind.
Yeah,
I'm down
everybody
to
does
1.
it differently. Like for me, I put my hit points at max, so I know.
Yeah, I just do subtraction.
All right, so that makes it Buttrot's turn. He bleeds more on the ground, dead, and Judge. It's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna double attack this goddamn piece of shit.
Literally. All right, go ahead.
Roll up here so it
Yeah.
doesn't go off again because I don't want to get hit again.
2 18s.
Oh my
Oh my God.
Chances of that happening are 0.0125%.
If that's the real number, I'd be very impressed.
I'm pretty certain I'm remembering that correct. Rolling 2 dice simultaneously and getting the same number should be 0.0125%. Anyway,
14.
Jeez!
He does not like
You
this guy.
swing your flail and your hammer simultaneously. How do you kill him?
I think what I do is I kind of like hit him with the hammer to kind of like because his ass is at us, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should hit him up in the air.
Yeah, but that's what. So I'm gonna basically hook him up with the hammer and then
Yep.
come with the flail to hit him back down into the ground.
Okay, so you're
Basically,
like seismic punching this guy with a flail hammer.
Yes. Basically.
As you do that,
Yep.
he splays open.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This is what I figured. As I said that, I was like, I should have just killed him as gently as possible. But I already said it.
All right, I'm gonna roll to see if he explodes because he's got a lot of butt rot inside of him.
Oh, God.
Wait a second.
So why his name was Smellface, I don't understand.
He's got butt rot inside him? I was gonna say I hit him down onto butt rot.
He does not explode.
Oh, thank
You have
God.
successfully killed him without activating his trap card.
Oh, shit.
He almost sent us to the Shadow Realm.
Almost, you guys,
Almost.
to the shitty realm.
Yeah.
The shitto realm. All right, you guys have defeated the Butt Rock Incorporated duo.
I don't feel victorious.
I don't feel victorious at all.
I think this is a lose-lose situation for everybody.
I am busted up and broken and covered in
So
shit.
I
and
say
I'm
we
not having
I
a
say
good
we
time.
clean ourselves and then make camp and go to bed.
Should we just burn this forest down?
I mean, 8-inch. What
Oh
do you
shit!
think?
And it's
Let's
like
just California up this place.
it's like slightly drizzling too, isn't it? So the wetness is making it smell even.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's
Oh my God.
However,
I don't want to
notice
set up
that
camp here.
immediately upon
we
like killing
can't
them,
set
the
up
smell
camp here.
starts to get a little bit.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I make like an Arcana check?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
15.
So, as you see like a little vial or like a little tub of this butt rot cream on the ground, you realize that it is definitely magical in nature. When applied to a living creature, it causes them to basically have explosive diarrhea, but also explosive sweating. And the sweating comes out as just filth.
Oh, gross.
I don't like that.
I wonder who made this. There's some fucked up people.
I mean, yeah. I kind of want to kill the person that made this now,
Yeah.
just out of principle.
Yeah, and
So
I think I
here's-
might be prejudiced against goblins now, just like through association. I don't know.
I mean, we have only really ever dealt with Billy, and now these two have
Yeah.
kind of ruined our
I,
view on
So
goblins.
here's the question. You said it's in a vial, right?
It's in a
vial?
tub.
It's
like
in a
little
tub?
like I'd say probably like 2.5 inch across.
And
like
so if you
circular
put it
tub.
on somebody or if they ingest it,
If you put it on them, so
If you
anything
put it on
like
them?
What
if it's
color is
touched,
it?
It's a white cream.
you
Okay.
guys,
this
I
would be
think-
some good dad pranks.
you guys, just for future sake, if we get into some hot shit, but
I really hope not, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
we
Yeah.
should take this
You're
along
already
with
covered
us.
in it.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
pretty warm.
no,
I
I-
forgot to mention that it was really warm when it came out.
Oh God!
Uh,
Yeah,
You're
no,
just making
I'd
it
rather
worse.
just burn it all and act like it never existed in the first place.
I think we should take it.
I
Just
think we should take it
If-
just to be
if we-
safe. You never know when you're gonna
yeah,
need
yeah, but you have
It's
to
got
think
a
about
little
this.
sticker on it for rectal use only.
You have to think about this. We would have to apply it on somebody, and then we would be
no.
victims of having to smell it again.
we give it to Drell. Say it will make his
There you go. Oh,
Is-
Why would you try to ruin the cool guy, alright?
We need
Because we
this.
have to compete against
we
him.
Need this. We need
Honor.
this.
Okay, you guys not know honor, alright?
Nope.
I used to, but then I killed too many people and I turned into a savage, basically.
Wow, this last 8 hours have really done a number on you, haven't
A
they?
little bit, yeah.
It's been too much combat for Judge.
What happened to the peaceful, loving rock we used to know?
But he has a point. We should take this shit for
I
Drell.
think,
I'm not touching it.
I'll grab it then. I'm already covered in it.
yeah.
At this point,
Yeah, you're
there's
the one
really
that got
no
saved
harm,
from it,
no
right?
foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, see, we're already, we're probably infected with some kind of crazy disease.
This is why we've decided we need this cream. It's because we caught something from
Yeah.
it clearly.
There's huge hallucinogenic and addictive
Yeah.
quality to it.
When did you grow a
You're
unicorn horn?
You're now both chem addicted
Yeah.
to butt rot cream. It's just the worst drug ever. But when you're on it, life is great.
Yeah. I don't know why you're hating so much on it, Wylee. Here, come give me a hug.
No, you stay away. I'm good.
All right.
So yeah, you're gonna
So I'm-
write that shit
I'm
down.
taking this.
Write that shit down.
that ass cream
Did you
is
forget
coming
you have
with
bardic
me.
inspiration too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a reminder.
Uh,
Except you might not have it anymore.
yeah, has it been 10 minutes?
Oh yeah, shoot, you don't have it.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
have it anymore now.
I'm gonna go lift a tree out of the ground quick before it runs out. Bardic inspiration.
All right. So you guys have killed these two, and the smell starts dissipating almost immediately. Other than
What's
just
on
the
us?
lingering, what's on you,
God
and then
damn
the
it.
lingering
There's like natural swampy smell, right?
There's the natural swampy smell, and then he definitely was taking a dump over the edge of that cliff. So I mean, it's not directly upwind of you, but you're getting a waft here and there.
Okay, did she search their bodies while she grabbed the butt rot?
No, because that tub was just kind of laying on the ground. He was holding it in his hand, underneath his shitty shield, and then he dropped it as he fell.
Okay, I don't really want.
No.
I don't really want to search
No,
their bodies.
I kind of just want to burn this entire
You know
area.
what? You know what, guys? I'm already covered in shit. I'm
Okay.
playing risky. So
Okay.
I'm good. I'm gonna
They just
invest.
have god weapons on them.
The shitty shield's actually an undercover magic
Yeah.
relic.
I'm gonna investigate this crap,
When's our
literally.
next show? How long?
Oh fuck. Yeah, you're right.
How long do you think it'll take you to get rid of that stench?
I'm already ankles deep in this shit, so I've got a 9 investigation.
All right, so as you dig through, you find his rock. You find a small pouch with 18 copper pieces in it. Copper pieces, not gold.
Oh,
Those go in their own place.
Although you can't quite tell if it's copper or not.
Yeah.
it'll wash.
It's basically the same color as they are right now.
Yeah.
You find a soiled loincloth.
Better keep that.
Now that I'm surprised by.
And
It should be a pristinely clean loincloth.
they're saving it for a special butt rot situation.
No, it's one of those how is it clean? No one knows.
it's
magic,
enchanted.
clearly
It's enchanted.
magic,
It's
yeah.
the most
It's got a
powerful.
portable hole in it, so when you take a dump, it just goes through it it's like a diaper, but Wizard diapers. They've got a portable. Oh my god.
Better write that down.
I'm writing that down. Hold up. Where's my page of all the merch for later on in life? Wizard diapers.
I quit.
I quit the band.
I quit.
All right. So, as you're like searching around, you find that they did have like a small camp set up here, and most of that stuff is in good condition and untouched by whatever.
Can I just like grab their bodies and chuck them as far into the swamp as possible?
Yeah, like over the
Throw
cliff
them
into
over the
swamp.
cliff.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an athletics roll.
22.
All right, you lift up these like 35-pound goblins, which for you is basically the equivalent of like 5 pounds, and you just shock put them over the cliff.
Yep.
And a couple seconds goes by, and you just hear a.
Yep. I don't know if that was the ground or them.
I don't.
Don't
honestly,
question
I don't
it.
care.
Don't question
I don't
it.
care. I would have preferred just to burn them so I can see them disintegrate and never have to do inconvenience anybody.
Actually,
ever
now that
again.
we threw them into the swamp, they're gonna sink into it and then be preserved.
Is that really the best? Now I have a feeling that if any of us get become a necromancer, all right, we
Alright.
can come back here
I hear what
and make them our minions, and then we can just throw them into stores and.
I smell what you're stepping in. Of course, that could just be me.
How many more shitty puns? Get me the makeup.
I'm glad I can erase memories.
But seriously, how are we gonna get this shit off of us?
That's what I was wondering.
That's your guys' problem, not mine.
Hey,
both of you
you
roll
groom
survival
things,
checks.
don't you?
Survival checks.
Yep, both of you roll survival.
Remember, I'm
Okay.
too proud to groom myself.
9.
7.
Both of you seem to not even notice a small, natural spring slightly up the hillside from you.
Do I notice it at all?
Go ahead and
Roll or
me a
survival.
Except for you hate water.
Yeah,
so
no.
you're like,
That's why if I notice, I'm not saying anything.
You're gonna make me take a bath.
Yeah.
Well, I got a 10.
So no, you don't notice it either.
It's just good for us as players to know that
Yeah.
sleep in filth.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
we have to rest now.
I'm assuming that my rapier has a little bit of the crap on it because he clenched it between his butt cheek.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm wiping it on the grass.
Yeah, okay.
Constantly
Just it's basically like clay mud junk.
Oh
For
god.
some reason,
Consistency.
I am picturing this to be like a pine forest.
Yeah, in the mountains.
I'm
it'd
just
be
gonna run through
coniferous.
the pines.
You're gonna run through them. Just use
Get
them
that
as,
evergreen scent.
just cast like a tornado spell on the pine trees so they
Yeah.
spin and you run through it like a car wash, a warforged wash.
Yeah.
All right, so you're just kind of running through and wiping it off on the different parts.
Yeah.
of it.
Basically.
You come back more or less shitty.
Yep.
now you're shitty with pine needles.
Hey.
You get a lot of the bigger pieces off of you, whatever. You clean yourself off for the most part.
But it's still there.
It's
Definitely.
still-
Oh yeah, it's definitely.
so
still there.
there's a tent that's completely clean and all that?
Nope, they don't have a tent set up, but what they got is on the campfire. They've got a cooking pot hanging over the three metal poles out of the ground with
Alright.
the pot. They've got 2 bedrolls that the bedrolls are actually pretty disgusting.
Okay,
They
we're not
look
touching
less
those.
like bedrolls
Those are
and
yours.
more like if you left cardboard out in the rain for a week.
Well, it's a good thing we have our own bedrolls.
I'm not using my bedroll.
I'm not using my bedroll.
And then there's a set of a mess kit out there.
Where's
with-
the cleanest thing that has cover from in case it rains?
There's a little. So basically, you guys are on this little outcropping that's on the edge of a cliff, and it looks like giant overhanging steps where you're at, and we're talking giant steps. If
So
you
it's
were
like
a giant-
stone covering.
Yeah. So there's a little stone overhang, and then a flat, and then up higher another stone overhang that's more recessed and up and up and up. So where you guys are at right now, the rain, you can see that at some point, either naturally or by somebody's hand, they might have chiseled in these areas, which are these natural looking gutters. So all the rain from these outcroppings is just kind of coming down and down and down on each one and going off the side of this cliff into the swamp. But underneath that area, it's clean
All right.
and dry.
Shit, it's almost like this is the scenic thing, not the swamp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wylee, what's the ground look like?
Like, is it kind of...
It's, I would say, like kind of a podzol. It's like a mix between a little bit of gravel and sand, couple little patches of grass here and there, and a lot of pine tree
All right,
needles.
Wylee's gonna take
You
his...
mispronounced podcast.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Podcastle.
Okay, Wylee's gonna take his rapier and just draw a line in the sand. You go, you guys stay over here in case it rains, and then you get clean. I'm gonna be underneath here, where it's nice and dry and not smelly. And he walks in and finds a spot, spins around like 5-6 times, lays down, gets up, moves to a different area.
Roll a
rolls
perception check really quick.
Oh, that's not good. 8.
Okay. Continue.
Lays down.
You accidentally drew a pentagram. Is what he was trying to have you perceive.
Lays down for a little bit, wakes up, goes over to like a tiny little mountain, just splats on it.
And splats. Perfect.
Yep.
Like, it takes all that time and then just...
Yeah.
Got it.
It's a cat. He's a cat. That's what they do.
All right. What are the rest of you doing?
I don't like that writing. That means you're writing something I don't like. I don't approve of it.
I am going to first of all strip down butt fucking naked so I can get out of these
Butt
nasty
fucking again.
ass.
Gosh,
Take a shot every time we say butt fucking.
It's a
Or
new
anything to do
drinking
with
game. It's a new drinking game.
She is the butt burglar.
I'm
She
butt
is the burglar
I'm
of
coming,
booties.
I'm coming for your buns.
That is exactly what you would be doing. Anyway.
So I'm stripping down so I can get out of these nasty clothes because at least I have somewhat clean flesh underneath
You've
it.
had your costume for like 12 hours.
know.
You've already got it ruined.
I'm already gonna have to set it on fire.
So the rain is starting
Can
to
we
pick
use
up
it
quite
for
a bit.
kindling?
Well, the rain is starting to pick up quite a bit.
Okay, so I will put my clothes out and hopefully
That means I just have to stand in the room.
hopefully it'll get washed off a little bit while I sleep, and then I will figure the rest out later, because I'm an elf, and I'm a hoity-toity little bastard who's, like, snooty as fuck.
So earlier in the day, I described as like a little bit of a drizzle, but you could see the sun rising over the mountains. It is now been a couple hours as you guys have been kind of sitting around resting, recuperating, and you can't even tell where the sun is in the sky. It's still raining. It's raining a little bit harder now, but the clouds have gone super dark, and the wind is starting to pick up.
Oh, snap.
So, do you want me to do like a nature check to see if this is like a thunderstorm, bad shit?
Yeah, it'd be like a nature or a survival check, your choice.
Well, I have -2 to survival, but +1 to nature, so how about a 16?
There is definitely a storm brewing. You can't tell how severe, but it's going to be a little bit more than your average rain.
So I didn't quite, what I was picturing when you were describing what Wylee is under is like,
I'm thinking of like Lion's Pride from Lion King, kind of.
Yeah, it's
Like
like
there's-
steeps.
Yeah, it's a
So you've
steep-
got a cliff face, comes in, flat, cliff face comes in, flat, cliff face comes in.
how long are the flats?
They get smaller and smaller the higher up you go, but where you guys are at, you've got like probably like 12 feet under there, and then the next one up's probably like 8 feet, and then like 4 feet, and then like a foot. So I mean, you've got a lot of room under there. Like it was definitely chosen as this location because it makes camping under very easy. It's about 8 feet tall, 12 feet long, and kind of concave a little bit.
Do we have set up shows, or are we showing up to these towns and then finding people to watch us?
You have, at least for Myersport, you know that there is a place you need to go and a time you need to be there.
What is...
It's 1 week from when you left.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
you
we're
have,
good on time.
You had 10 days to get there, basically.
Okay, well, so here's the thing, is I need to be in the rain to get this washed off, but if I'm going to be in... I don't think I would be able to sleep if I was being pelted by a storm.
You probably could.
Right, especially because I'm just powering... I'm basically
you're
trancing.
powering down. Yeah, you're trancing.
You're basically just a power.
You're
rocks at
aware
that
of
point in
everything
time.
happening around you. You just can't be woken up or do anything else during that like 4.
Well, that was the old one.
Oh, that was the old one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This new one...
It's like the elf's trance.
For 6 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine then.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess we could.
But elves are better at it and only have to have
So
4 hours.
what we do is you guys are underneath that little cave. I'm out in front of it getting rained on with like my arms out as clotheslines for her clothes.
Yes.
Like on my spikes or
She's
whatever.
like near the edge, and she's got her hair draped over one of your arms too, and you're just kind of like,
Yeah. So, but it's basically like 8 a.m. right now.
yeah, I would say it's probably closer to 10 now, because it was about 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock ish when the sun was starting to rise. It's been a couple hours now. The storm has started to come in, and it's getting heavy. It's probably been about like 3 or 4 hours, so 9, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
But not that you would know, because you can't see the position of the sun or anything at all.
Let's just rest, guys.
Wiley's already asleep. He's splatted and went to bed.
Rain sounds near what would be the
Yeah.
equivalent of a window, and had the case of the zoomies a few minutes ago. Yeah, it sounds like a cat just asleep.
Yep.
He doesn't care what's happening around him.
Yep.
So, do you guys as bards, do you have that thing yet where you can like play music
That's
while we're
second level.
sleeping? Okay.
We lullaby it.
Well, that's pretty much what it is. It's Song of Rest.
Yep.
We can play it and we get equivalent of our being able. What is it? A long rest and a.
That's a different thing.
No, is it?
I'm talking about it's like a thing that goes along when you take a standard long rest.
So are you guys doing a long rest then?
Yes, not a
Yeah.
short one.
Okay.
Yeah, long rest.
So you guys take about 6 to 8 hours. The rain comes down hard. There's heavy winds. It blows in under the outcropping for a bit, soaks Mercury, but the fire manages to stay lit because the fire was near this outcropping as well, so it's
Also
not getting.
fucking lit.
Yeah, it's so.
So,
lit.
guys.
And you guys all managed to clean off actually really effectively.
Dope.
And for the most part, Wylee stays dry. He gets a couple splashes here or there, but nothing serious. And 8 hours goes by, and you can see the sun now in a
Here
break.
comes the sun.
A break in the clouds as the sun is beginning to set.
All right. But we can restore all of our stats and stuff like
your
that.
hit points all go back to full.
You know,
have
I'm
all of
starting
your
to
spells
think
back.
our traveling schedule is kind of weird because we travel at night and
night.
sleep during the day.
Yeah.
Vampires, Wylee.
That's...
We're vampires, Wylee. Don't question
So, should we mark off rations and stuff like that?
Yep.
it. Okay.
Did you guys?
And somebody keep track of how many days it's been as well. So you're going on to like 1 day. We'll just
Day one.
at the end of each sunset, at each sunset, we will conclude a day in the campaign.
So this is now day 2? Or...
This would be, well, we're gonna start the counting of the days from when you left town. So we'll technically count this. You're going into day 2.
So we only had 1 day so far then. All right.
Yeah, I'm marking it off.
Yeah, we should all.
Just a little-
I'm just going to do tallies.
yeah, that's what I'm
same.
doing. We're all on the same wavelength. Oh, look at this.
Guys, we had a sleepover.
Oh my goodness! I go braiding hair.
You just like take like my spikes and try to bend them.
All right. So, the sun is beginning to set. You guys are all cleaned. You're healed up. You're rested.
God.
You've eaten food. You're all satiated. What are you going to do?
Well, we should
I'm gonna
head...
put my clothes on first because I'm kind of sitting out in the wilderness, butt ass naked.
Well, usually you have like a change of clothes.
Yeah, you should have had.
you took
especially
your
as an
armor
entertainer.
off.
Yeah.
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 But she did say that she just got
That's true.
She
naked.
did say
Naked.
she just got
I
naked.
just got
and
naked and
went
laid
into
down
the
so I
yeah.
could wash properly.
I'm always naked.
I'm always naked.
But your costume's on now, so it's technically you're not
Yeah.
naked.
Yeah,
Now
You're
you
right,
can
you're
wash
right.
it. Yeah.
You're right.
Okay. First I'm gonna stow because I didn't do this before I left. I'm gonna take off the second pair of cat ears I have.
right. You're
Actually, yeah.
And my cape, and I'm gonna stow it into in my pack.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my
Costume off?
costume off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't get that ruined and all that, you know. So I just kind of pack
take
it.
off your cape and your.
Yeah, just roll it up on nice and neat, put it in my pack.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put on my second change of clothes so that I can let my costume not stink, and it's also probably sopping wet.
It is very wet.
So-
That is very true.
You just kind of just hang it, drape
Over
it
my
over him.
exhaust port.
Yeah, you just kind of drape it over him so when we're walking, it just dries.
Yep. Yeah, and then I think.
We
All
should
right,
just
gang.
head back.
I think we should head back.
No, I meant forward. Well, we have to head back to go
Yeah, we gotta go back to
North.
the trail.
Yeah.
Well, the scenic vista doesn't like. This isn't like
It's-
a detour.
No, it's a 1 kilometer detour north. So you would have to go 1 kilometer back to the path to continue towards Mariosport.
Yeah, so we should head back to the path
Well,
so
what-
we can go to
If it's
Mars.
only a kilometer, should we just like forage through the forest while we get back to that path, and then get lost and die?
And then get lost and die.
Sounds like a good idea.
Woohoo!
I prefer to
But
go
we
to
could
the path.
we could actually forage and stuff like that.
When was the last time you saw me forage anything?
Never.
You're
very lazy.
Yeah, you got me. Yeah, no, let's go to the path.
Yeah, I'm not gonna die out here.
All right.
Okay, so you guys take the path back to the main road. You make it there without any issues. It takes, like 12, 15 minutes, and you make it back. As you reach back to the path, you see a group of men in cloaks.
Are they cute?
Oh, you can't tell. They're wearing cloaks.
Are
Walking.
they
Hey, are you
close
guys
to
cute? They sound cute. You should go get them.
They are
Go get 'em,
heading in
girl.
the direction of your hometown.
Uh-oh.
So what are their
This
clothes look like?
feels forbidding, but I'm just gonna let it go. We should probably go to Maris Park.
There are 5 medium-sized humanoid-type creatures, faces covered by a cowl, wearing black cloaks that have red lines emanating from a golden circle on the back. All the lines aimed downward.
Are we in their way?
No,
They're past us already.
they're just passing by like the
I'm
crossroads.
gonna try something, guys. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna try something. As we're walking by, Wylee just kind of tilts us and goes, "Let's open this pit up."
One of them stops and turns to you. My son, every pit is open, which is why we here at the Cult of the Ladder choose to crawl out and walk away for the good of all.
Do we know anything about this cult of the ladder? Have we ever heard
So
of it?
you guys always take the ladder, huh?
Yes.
That seems like a lot of work. Like, you have to climb up a lot? Do you ever take the ladders down?
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Do you want us to punch you, or do you want to give us gold?
Why would he do that? I mean,
We are a pacifistic group.
You don't get my joke? They take the ladder. Yeah. You guys suck.
Now all 5 of them have stopped and they're all like kind of looking your direction, but you still
I'm sorry, we just had a very rough day.
you still can't see their faces under their cowls.
What are you guys doing?
We're heading to spread the word of the ladder.
Can you tell us about the word of the ladder?
Yes. Do you have time?
Sure.
Yeah.
no,
walk
not
with
really.
us.
yeah.
Ah, but we are going in the opposite direction.
There's nothing over
Yeah,
there.
but you're just, what do you call people that walk?
Monks,
Well,
Pilgrimage?
pilgrims,
Pilgrims?
travelers,
I'm thinking
Travelers.
if you're spreading the
Wanderers.
word of like God, whatever.
missionaries.
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 You guys are missionaries. You're walking wherever, anyways. So just double back.
You hear them murmur amongst themselves. Yes, you have a point. We will walk with you for the time being.
Yeah, just until you tell us.
All right, so they kind of turn around, but like all of them turn about exactly the same.
That's not creepy at
Walking,
all. Or
like parallel to you guys.
forbidding and all. Forbidden for
Foreboding.
foreboding. There you go. That's the word. Not at all.
And you notice, like, as they're talking, they'll finish each other's sentences. And
Aw, that's cute.
That person will, like, continue the, like, story from, like, front to back, and it just cycles through them.
How many are there?
5.
Are you guys like quintuplets or something?
We were all born of the ladder.
When you say ladder,
from the ladder. And the ladder is light. But the ladder could not be light.
Because the ladder was plunged into the pit.
Ah. But then we crawled through the ladder.
how do you spell ladder?
LADDER.
That's pretty basic, yeah.
Yes, it was.
Because we did.
Why? There's only 5 of them, but I've heard at least 10 distinct voices.
Some of them have multiple
About
personalities.
Everything that we want to say.
They're
I'm
doing
so
character work.
confused right now.
Okay, so what is?
You're being a little bit too meta.
So what is your core tenets?
Ah, yes, the 5 rungs of the ladder.
Okay.
Rung number 1. Pacifism is the true way.
To receive the ladder.
Rung number 2. As the blade of a fan turns, so do the teachings of the latter.
Rung 3.
Well, so the first one was pacifism,
Yep.
just as an idea, and the second one is
Everyone
Say it
knows about
again.
No, I don't want to say it again.
The teachings change.
As the blades turn,
so do the teachings.
Yes.
What?
You seem confused, travelers.
Very much so.
Where many groups and religious organizations are stoic in their beliefs, we believe that as time changes, so must our interpretation of the rungs of the ladder.
That's actually very forward.
Very
I was
progressive.
about to compare you guys to Mormons, but
We have not heard of this group. Are the Mormons a formidable
that's what we should have
clan?
named our band.
The Mormons.
So as
So
the
you're
rungs,
pacifists,
Yes.
but that's
That can
Oh,
change.
wait
could
a second.
change.
Yeah.
Did you say as the wheels?
As the
the
blades
blades.
of a fan
Yeah.
turn, so do the teachings of the rungs of the ladder.
So that means they could not be pacifists anymore.
Yeah. So I mean, the first rung is kind of just like, whatever, we don't care.
But also, the second rung could change too.
Mm-hmm.
So your rungs are kind of just like, whatever we feel like at the day.
No. Rung number 3. The rungs shall be, unless said otherwise, by me.
Which one? Like you, or you, or you, or you, or you,
No.
or me?
Me is the ladder. M-E-E-E. E-E.
Me. That's a weird.
You guys
name.
are fun.
Rung number 4. One shall be all, and all shall be one. For in the ladder we are all of the rung.
I think all your things like contradict each other, and it's so confusing to me.
Rung number 5.
Wait, there's only supposed to be 4.
No, there is 5.
Yeah.
I thought he said 4.
The 5
No,
rungs
you're a
of the
cat, so
ladder.
you just didn't.
Okay, yeah.
Why is your cat meowing?
Here, I thought people would actually pay attention. No, I'm just a fucking cat again.
They don't have a valid argument against you, Wylee, so they have to go to the cheapest
Right, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
they can.
Rung number 5. Firmly plant your ladder so that it may support that of all.
I mean, that is kind of what ladders do. They support stuff, so you do have to plant it firmly.
So where did this religion, would you call it a religion, come from?
The cult of the ladder is only a cult in name, but not by definition. We are truly an organization of similar believers who all worship together the ladder. Each rung has its place in a modern society.
Yes, and each rung must be adhered to in the strictest of senses.
That is true, unless rung number 2.
Yes, very much so. But that's what we know.
So if the rules of the ladder dictated it, would you kill someone?
Ooh. Right now, the rules of the ladder say no. So no, we cannot.
But the rules can change at any time.
Just as ground can shift, a ladder can too.
Well,
Have you ever killed anyone before?
I have
How
not.
many zombies have you killed? How many humans have you killed? And why?
I have killed none of them. No, he has not killed any of them. Ah, none have been killed by him.
what about the rest of you, though?
We have done only the things decided by the ladder.
So that's a solid yes. Am I right in believing that, right?
I agree. I'm
So-
with Wylee on this one.
Are
I
there,
mean, that's an obvious, like, this is the only one who hasn't killed someone yet.
So are there people that need to be corrected in Shire's Grove?
No. In fact, this is our
Shines Grove.
first
We're not gonna
Journey
get the
to
name right.
Shire's.
grove.
It's not Shire's Grove, it's Shines Grove.
Ah, true.
We were just humoring you.
Are they like
Where do you guys
rhyming
come
now?
from?
A land far from here.
You will probably never know, or have ever heard. Our land is known. Our land is known as New Francis.
Is that like old Francis?
No, it stands upon the grave of old Francis, the poor old man.
Ah, shame I liked old Francis. Never knew him, though.